to the 7 Tango Nights recap for our Tango in a Day in Cardiff on Saturday, May the 10th. So, as usual, we started off with Tango posture, leaning forward, again flex in the knee, and we talked about either embrace being close or open or flexible, with the elbows facing down, the follower's hand resting on top of the leader's hand coming around the back of the follower as far as is comfortable, looking over the follower's right shoulder, and for the follower's left arm able to drift on the leader's back. Start off with the balanceo, so rocking from side to side, so we can define which foot is the free leg, and then wherever the chest goes, where the follower's free leg goes. If I move my chest forward, the follower is going to project that leg backwards, opening up from the rib cage, and then we can step into the space and go for a steady walk. We can add in side steps of different sizes, so it can be small or large. This goes for our normal walk as well. And we can speed bits up or slow parts down. We can also add in rock steps, where we transfer the weight forward and then rock it back. And we've always been lazy with the trailing leg. We also added in the outside system of walking, so stepping to the left from the leader, twisting your chest towards the follower twisting their chest towards the leader, and then walking outside and being able to come back in line. And again, we have all the variations of speed and size of step. We finished workshop 1 off with back circular Boleos, whereas leader, we're taking a side step to the left, we're going to twist the chest to the left and then rebound it to straight, and the follower's free leg is going to cause a pivoting on the standing leg and then whipping the other leg up, bending from the knees, keeping the head on top of the shoulders. Into workshop 2, we did forward ochos, so from the leader, stepping to the side, opening up the chest to the left, allowing the follower to step through, arching the foot towards the leader and keeping their chest with the leader, building up the torsion in the back, which allows them to pivot on the standing leg. The leaders then can add side steps in the direction of travel from the followers, or we can move the ochos either forward or backwards, making them overturned or underturned, and the follower can add in decorations such as back crosses, forward Boleo type movements, or even PKs around the back. If the leader sinks down when he takes a side step, so I'm going to lunge into my left leg, this will cause the follower to sink down as well, and we can get Planeos by sweeping on the floor. And if I leave my leg in the way and leave it forward, she will sweep into me, causing a enganche leg wrap. And to come out of this, I can twist my chest to the right to take her out. I could also, when she's in this planeo, walk backwards into a calcita and then end this with the leg wrap. So I twist her back to the right so she steps backwards into this position. I can step forward with my right foot, knocking her leg up into a Colgadas Boleo. And if I twist my chest now to the left and then back over the right shoulder, we can get Ganchos. Again, this leg is following my chest. I'm going up onto the ball of the foot and flexing my knee so she has something to hook on, and she's only hooking the leg when her thigh is in contact. We looked at also a variation from this position where I've sent her back to here, step over with my right leg and scoop the leg back, and that takes us into the back Boleo that we ended workshop 1 with. In workshop 3 we did some back ochos, sandwiches, and some Shoeshines and a Colgada, so beginner's Colgadas. So we start this off with a side step to the left, twisting the follower back and letting the shoulder come around. A bit similar to what we did with the back Boleo, closing the feet together and then taking a side step to the left and pivoting the follower backwards. So I'm helping her rotate backwards. So this is the same as a forward ocho, except the follower is moving backwards. We could have also led this from a forward ocho, pivoting, stopping the pivot at any point and then reversing it. And I've got the option to knock her leg up into that Colgadas Boleo as well. Or we can get a sandwich by placing the right foot next to the follower's foot, so I'm sliding it to make contact. When the foot makes contact in Tango, it means to pause. I can step around into a sandwich and step back and around. This allows the follower then to come and sandwich me, and now she has control, so she can decorate by doing Shoeshines or even PKs where she taps. If I twist my chest to the right, she will step over, and effectively we can come back into our forward ocho. Or If I keep twisting my chest to the right, she will come around me in effectively a hero. So she comes into a side step and then back into this back step phase, which is the back ocho, and I can do my sandwich again. If I cast her foot on the side step, we can lean her away and use that momentum, and we end up in our Colgada position, so we're countering each other's weight, and I can step back and around, and we've got a chain of travelling Colgadas where we hang away from each other. This doesn't have to be that big, it can be done in fairly close, and you get this sort of smooth general movement for it. And then finally we looked at Milonga, so we talked about this being a basic box pattern of going together. The music's more rhythmic, so you normally start with a march rather than a balanceo. Stepping back on the right, side to the left, 2 steps out to the 2 sides and the outside system, side step to the right and closing the feet together. Talking about slowing the timing down, speeding everything up, or mixing slows and quicks together. We can extend the rock steps here as well, so we can rock the weight forward on these forward steps, and with this we can make it go sideways, so we can prep it sideways from these rock steps, we can make it go around in a circle, and we can even change the height to make it go up and down. We can also add in traspy steps, where from the side I go to transfer the side and I fake it and come back, and this can be on either side step as well. And we can also extend the side steps by stepping to the side, rebalancing effectively each time, and making this go down the room, around in circles, and we can change our step pattern to do moves like a grapevine, or even do our ochos, but just make them very, very small, either forward or back, and to help the speed, take smaller steps and be up on balls of the feet. So I think that covers everything we did today.